And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
All right, D.A., we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
And that's why communication is so important. Guys have to talk to each other on the defensive end. I heard a coach once say that talking is energy, and energy is execution.
A nice shot by Irving.
Boy, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender. Well, I tell you what, you look at the youth of the Magic and the talent they have all throughout the roster. I think it's just a matter of time and seasoning before this team takes a really big jump forward.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And you know, Clark, the Magic have collected their young talent in a number of ways.
Yeah, I like the diversity of accumulation, if you will. They've traded for some. They've drafted most. They know when their timeline is. The Magic, I think, have done a really good job with their rebuild.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Hero. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Supersonics will retain possession. On defense, Orlando. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's stolen by Carter. And a wide open look for Hero. That three off the mark.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. On the wing, Irving. Stolen by Bosch. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Hill. It's stolen by Hill. Pass to Irving. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Orlando ball.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Bosch. Back to Bridges. Johnson left side. Holiday looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. Bridges misses.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Here's Bosch after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Over Carter. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And Orlando has possession. Here's Bridges. Driving in. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offense.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Bosh, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
And so Bosh nails both of them. Here's Irving. Back to Rozier. Pass to Irving. Martin with it. Grant Hill on the wing. Stolen by Markkanen. The shot by Holiday, no good. Seattle trails by 11. To the paint. Here's Martin.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent. With that nice imagination on offense.
Here's Johnson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here is Hill after Magic Johnson's miss. And contact on the shot. So he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Chris Bosh.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Here's Johnson. There's a minute left in the first quarter. He's off on that one. Seattle goes the other way with it. Irving with it. Now defended by Markkanen. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, he's got to play without foul.
He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good.
You know, Johnson is really one of the more unique point guards that we've had in the game over the years. And he's able to do it with style and substance.
Here's Little. And it's Little finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And now here's Rozier, the fast break champs. And it's Little finishing it off.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
The Magic, 19.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
Their pressure has been a key factor. Forcing mistakes and creating more opportunities for points. That's what they've done well thus far.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked their opponent. Doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second chance points.
And here's Martin. It's tipped. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Little gets the bucket. Little's got the lead up to 1 now for Seattle. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Back to Şengün. And it's sent back by Bosch.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Larry Nance Jr.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And he commits the intentional foul. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
They know Bosch can be lethal. That's why his teammates look to feed him often.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Şengün. And it's sent back by Bosch. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Some nasty handles from Holiday, leaving the defense shaking its head and all.
Inside, Martin.
Magic foul.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself. The defense trying to make it tough for Bosch, but to Chris's credit, he stays focused on his shot.
The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Chris Bosch taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Martin. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Martin's got 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Bosch. Bosch double team. Count it. Good.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here's Little. Bridges with the board.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Little. And the layup is good. 9 points for Nasir Little.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Bridges shot. Good.
And And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Orlando now. They're on a 14-5 run here. To the middle. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack. And Terry Rozier is one competitive dude. He has a lot of fire in his game.
You can hear it when you listen to him in interviews, Greg. I mean, he'll tell you what his approach is. He says losing is not an option in terms of his mentality. He plays every game, every possession like it's do or die.
Here's Bosh. Makes it off the glass. Bosh has got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Magic leading by 9. Trent outside. Back to Johnson. Johnson double team. Pass to Richards. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Hill. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Hill able to stretch the floor, making it tough on defenses to guard it.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And it's Orlando's ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there.
Pass to Hero. The kick out to Irving. Here's Vucevic. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Johnson surveying the floor. Over Hill. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Brett Hill picks one up.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
And that one falls for Johnson.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Hill, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
To the paint. Here's Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Magic Johnson.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
Here's Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And it's Seattle with the rebound. Right side Hill. Here's Hero. And it's Seattle with another.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half.
Magic Johnson.
Count that bucket.
Magic takes a lot of pride in his toughness now. Shows you why on that finish.
Here's Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Johnson. And a missed layup. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And foul. On the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Grant Hill showing you he can get physical when he has to, absorbing that contact, actually seeking it out to draw the foul.
Both free throws good from Hill. Now Holiday. Johnson inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 13.
Well, I like Magic doing his work inside. The close range look. Smart play that time by the Magic.
And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And Holiday throws it down.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Outside Hero. Back to Irving. Irving double team. Outside Hill. 3 on the clock. From 18 feet away. Good work there as it goes. That's now 8 points for Vucevic.
You know, excellent execution that time from Vucevic, fellas. I mean, he's embracing being the leader for this team, and I think shots like that prove the point.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Carter outside. Pass to Irving. Right side Hill. Bridges with some nice defense.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
To the inside. Hill.
And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, well, he keeps in attack mode.
Pass to Richards. Right side Holiday. Here's Richards. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Orlando, Nick Richards. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. Seattle trails by 8. Outside Hill. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. And he gets it to go. Vucevic has got 10 points.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Hero from long range. Magic leading by 9. Pass to Richards. Can't connect from short range.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Here's Hero. Now Vucevic. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Will it go? He can't hit that time. The Magic go the other way with it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Johnson from outside. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Supersonics. 11-point game. And Carter now, top of the key. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Count it. Bosch has got 6 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Hill. It's blocked.
2 minutes.
Bosch up on top.
2 minutes.
28 points for him. Double team on Bosch. Now Holiday. Back to Bosch. Banked in off the glass. Bosch has got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Orlando.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
How about the ball hockey defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steals.
Hard to keep up with Irvin. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Teams changing it up here. And it's Seattle with the ball. Down by 12. Driving the lane. Johnson with the block.
Goes to show you how well Johnson anticipates. Sees the shot forming and is able to get a hand on it.
The shot's good from Irving.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Johnson, double team. Bridges, no one around him. Little with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
For Seattle, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Seattle trails by 9. Irving drives in, and he lays it straight in. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Şengün, no good. Johnson outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Magic lead by 11.
The Magic, 7.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Magic leading by 11. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Johnson with incredible athleticism and uses it to bully the defense there.
And that one falls for Johnson.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Favors brings the double. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jackson down low. The kick out to Rozier. 5 on the clock. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
You know, when Rozier gets a look he likes for the three-point shot, he'll knock it down on you.
Beasley for 3. The shot, no good. Seattle goes the other way with it. Here's Little. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, there's a little bounce to Beasley's game. This fella, he can get off the ground and elevate on you.
Rozier into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Malik Beasley.
Second team foul. Shooting for Seattle.
That one is off.
Alfred.
And the Magic making a change here.
The line for 2.
That one is no good. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Orlando. Bridges. Holiday trying to free himself up. Bridges misses. Stolen by Holiday. Rozier with the steal. Here's Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Rozier with that excellent quickness and that athleticism, being a catalyst with his defense that time.
Pass to Bridges. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Misses from close range.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Little with the ball. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Beasley with a clean look. The Magic again can't hit. Seattle trails by 10. Little with the ball. Beasley covering. Rozier with the ball. Poke loose. Shot clock at 6. And so it looks like the Supersonics will retain possession here.
Into the lineup for the Magic: Nick Richards, Chris Bosh, Magic Johnson.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
On the wing, Holiday. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Right side Hill. Pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
At the elbow, it's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Seattle trails by 9. Here's Hill. And Hill throws it down.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Drew Holiday, 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
The kick out to Bosh. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Hill, no good. Magic leading by 7. On the wing, Holiday. Second chance shot. Pass to Richards. Now Markkanen. Magic moving the ball around. Outside Holiday. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Stops. Pops. Now here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
You develop a level of trust with your teammates when you show the kind of concentration that Vucevic shows in these situations. He's the total package.
Here's Richards. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Here's Holiday. Johnson outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Johnson in the corner. Bridges outside. Pass to Richards. And that one is hammered home.
And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory
for Orlando.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Chris Bosh.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
That free throw, no good.
Well, it's so good to see players like Bridges improving season to season. You can tell he's putting the time and work in.
Outside Hill. On its way from Irving for 2. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the